Welcome back to Ruben's Rundown, Review Edition. I want to set expectations right up front. I'm a novice 3D printer. I'm not just downloading files from MakerWorld and hitting print, although that's awesome by the way. What I really enjoy is designing and solving problems on my own. I use Tinkercad, which is very basic, very user-friendly online CAD program. One day I'll buckle down and learn Fusion, FreeCAD, or something more robust. For now, Tinkercad works for how my brain operates. Growing up, one of my childhood fantasies was that someday you could scan a real-world object and bring it to life. Honestly, I think we're there. Yes, 3D scanning has been around for decades, but now it's accessible to everyone. This video is not a lab test, it's not sponsored, and it's not a professional review. This is my real-world experience. Before these two scanners, I tried one that frustrated me enough to walk away from scanning altogether. That experience almost made me give up on the idea entirely. But I decided to try again and picked up the Creality Ferret Pro, and shortly after, the Moose Lite. I figured the best way to decide was to put them head to head and let the results speak for themselves. I was skeptical, especially after struggling early with my previous scanner. But my algorithm kept showing me videos of people scanning real car interiors and turning them into usable parts, and that's exactly the type of thing I want to do. So I committed to testing both. For this comparison, I'm scanning a small David miniature sculpture. It has curves, fine details, and texture, perfect for seeing what these scanners can actually capture. So I'll start the app and software, connect each scanner, run the scans, and review the raw results. No shortcuts and no cleanup behind the scenes. First up is the Creality Ferret Pro. You use the app to connect it, and it's pretty much through Wi-Fi, so it's not wired. So I connect it to my phone and run the two scans, one geometric scan and one texture scan. I'll let the footage speak for itself, but this is where things start to feel familiar. Tracking issues, inconsistent capture, and details that just weren't locking in the way I expected. At this point I was thinking, here we go again. Next I move on to the Moose Lite. This time I connected directly to the MacBook Pro, launched the desktop software. Immediately it feels different. Tracking is stable. The scan is smooth, and details start to appear exactly how I hoped they would. This is the moment where it clicks. This is what I imagined 3D scanning was supposed to feel like. Let's get to the results. I'm not going to drag this out. The winner for me is the Moose Lite. For my workflow, for someone who designs their own parts, works in Tinkercad, and wants usable geometry without fighting the software, the Moose Lite simply works. That doesn't mean the Ferret Pro is a bad scanner. It may work great for certain users or specific workflows, but for what I'm trying to do, the Moose Lite delivers results that actually move my projects forward. If you're new to 3D printing, curious about scanning, or you've ever wanted to take a real-world object and turn it into something editable, we're finally living in that future. Now I want to hear from you. Have you used either of these scanners? Am I missing a setting or workflow that makes Ferret Pro shine? What scanner are you using, and what should I test next? If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe. I'm pushing hard to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I've been stuck for a while, so every bit of support genuinely helps. Thanks for watching. This is Ruben's Rundown, and I'll see you in the next one.